You want to know what feels really good is talking to people that you feel like have done you some serious emotional harm in the past, with talking negatively about you on social media, or sending you really awful emails, or just kind of all around not being supportive of you, or just being really mean. I get it in all angles, in all forums and all aspects. And today I actually received a few different emails randomly. Today's been a good day, but I randomly received a few different emails just apologizing for what had been said, and there's nothing more, God, I don't even know the word for it. There's nothing more, I don't get speechless often. I am a very, very forgiving person when forgiveness is due. A simple I'm sorry, but a genuine I'm sorry can do amazing things. Especially when it's someone that you felt like has literally torn you down in a way that it's hard to explain, because there's not a lot of everyone handles hatred differently. Everyone handles bullying differently. I don't handle it well. Let's just be honest. And when you know that someone has taken the time and given it thought, that it didn't feel good to them to treat you that way, and they go out of their way to just say sorry. I mean, it can completely turn someone's life around, at least their day around, but honestly it can turn their life around. I reached out to somebody who I had previously seen talk badly about me on someone else's forum or whatever, and she's been kicking some serious butt, and I emailed her just to say, you know, I know you don't like me. It started off with, I know you don't like me, but credit is, I want to give credit where credit is due. You know, she really has been kicking butt, and she looks amazing. And so does her wife. They both have been losing weight like crazy, and they look happy. And it wasn't to get a response of anything, praying that it wasn't a bad response, but in that moment I felt like, you know what, she's human, I'm human, she deserves a good job, you know. And that just led into a whole conversation of, we're human, we're both good people, we both mean well, but as humans online, you get a glimpse of, you get just a glimpse of what you want to see from somebody. And you can't make a judgment on, you know, a first impression. There shouldn't be such thing as a first impression. I have wrongfully judged people on first impressions many times in my life. In fact, my best friend loves this story, because when I met my best friend 9 years ago now almost, I did not like her. I totally judged her on her appearance and her demeanor, and I just completely judged her in such a negative way that I didn't allow myself to get to know her. And that is the biggest thing to find out about somebody, is that if you ever have that experience where you were like, oh my god, I could have missed out on my best friend in the world having that relationship, or my boyfriend or my husband or my wife or whoever, based on a first impression, or based on judging them for something when you don't know the whole story, that would be a crappy way to live. I mean, you may not have your children if you misjudged the person you're with. I mean, can you imagine? Judgment and first impressions are such an important and huge thing that we take for granted. You really need to start allowing yourself to understand people as people and not as a face online. Not as someone who sells unique and drives you nuts. Not as someone who, you know, does marketing for companies that she believes in. I would never sell something that I didn't believe in or that I didn't enjoy. And not someone who is labeled a con artist and a scammer because I accept gifts from people online, and not as someone who is, you know, labeled as financially irresponsible. Yeah, I am financially irresponsible, but that doesn't make me a bad person. And I'm open about that, and I'm open and honest about everything in my life. And I'm getting eaten by ants at this pool. And I'm open and honest about everything in my life, but when people take time to just see something that they don't like or that rubs them the wrong way, give them another chance. I mean, seriously, give them another chance. People are genuinely good people for the most part. Sometimes you get them on bad days. Sometimes you get them on bad weeks. Maybe they just got broken up with. Maybe they're bullies because they are sad inside. But it's not a good feeling to have that kind of hate, and it is an amazing feeling when you can admit that you were wrong and you can apologize, and it's an amazing feeling to receive an apology. So I challenge you to just start apologizing to people. If there's people that you feel like you've rubbed the wrong way, or you've come off and given them a wrong first impression, or they may not understand you the way they should, or if you've been mean to them, go apologize. Just say sorry and be genuine about it, because I promise you it makes you feel so much better to be nice and to care about that cute boy that was just walking past the pool. Anyway, I'm a girl again, I was like, but it makes you feel way better to be kind to people. So go do that, and try to start doing that every day. I mean, make a mental note of it. Our mind is a very powerful thing, and just starting to be more positive in every little bit of your life makes a huge impact overall. So that's my rant. Have a good one. I'm gonna go swimming.